mashed potatoes. Hey there, welcome to another episode or something of 5 on Food. Today we're going to be talking about instant mashed potatoes. As usual, if you see a brand name, I'm not necessarily advertising that specific brand name. I am advertising the general food, instant mashed potatoes. That just happens to be the one that I have free access to around here. Not free, but you know what I mean. Just real ready access to. That's the cheapest around here, so that's the one I happen to use. I am not owned by any brand, or I'm not advertising any brand. Instant mashed potatoes. A lot of people, at least when I got back into, after kind of a break doing the whole career thing and everything, I got back into the backpacking world that I was so heavy into. It was not a thing I used to think about back then. Back in the day, so to speak, we used the old Mountain House backpacking foods, or we'd put together things like Spam and salami and cheese and just stuff like that. Ramen was a huge one for us backpackers even back then and things like that. Now, we've kind of branched out. You know, hikers are trying to find other things to eat, and I was surprised. And when I tried it, it actually works well. Mashed potatoes, instant mashed potatoes, are a pretty fantastic backpacking meal. You get the instant stuff that's dehydrated. It's basically powdered. Very easy to repackage if you want to. It's light. It's already ready for that kind of thing. And depending on what brands you're going with, stuff like that, they come in a huge variety of flavors. So you have that, a variety. I've talked about that in some other videos. Variety is a good thing for the most part. So they come in a great variety of flavors. Yes, that's my chicken. Not supposed to be doing that, but she is, because we think she's a he. But they come in a great variety of flavors, and they can, like many of the other staples that we use, they can be added to. The mashed potatoes, you can add chicken to them, you can add cheese, you can add Spam, you can add whatever you want to them to get other flavors and things like that. And they are pretty filling. As far as a cold soaking thing goes, I have seen hikers eat them cold. I have not personally done it. It's very easy to make these. You just add hot water and boom, you can even do it in this packet. You don't even have to repack it. You can literally just pour hot water into this package and eat it from there. So that's always a bonus too. You don't have to wash cups or worry about carrying that kind of thing. I have seen people just pour the allotted amount, whatever it says amount of water to pour in this, pour it in cold and eat them cold. So it can be done. I know for some of you, you're like, oh, forget it. That texture thing's just not going to work. I get that. I understand. I'm not sure because I haven't tried it myself either. Cold mashed potatoes, maybe. I could probably do it if I had to. If I really did. If I was hungry and just didn't have time or the ability to break out a stove or something like that, it is one that you could cold soak with and go stoveless with. So, mashed potatoes. The instant mashed potatoes. Let's make sure we're getting that down, because you're not going to carry a half pound of potatoes with you and then cook them up and mash them and stuff and things like that. But they fit the bill, along with things like I've done before, like ramen and couscous and all the others. They have that variety. They have the ability to cold soak if you need to and go stoveless. And they can be added to make a full meal. You can add whatever you want, vegetables, meats, things like that to them. So it can work pretty well, and that's good. So instant mashed potatoes. There's an idea for you. And as my chicken says, we'll see you later.